Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come.
What's the deal, YouTube? It's your boy Next Gen 720, and I am back with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, E3 is here. Ladies and gentlemen, the leaks are coming up. Now, I won't even say this so much as a leak, but you know what I mean? A lot of times these publications, whether it's IGN, the Game Informers, they have their hands on the console already. They have a non-disclosure. They sign NDAs that they can't say anything about the console, whatever the case may be, until after E3. Now, this just came out from Game Informer, who got some hands-on time with Project Scorpio's hardware. But check it out, though. You know what I mean? And people's actually shout out my man Crap. I don't know if someone sent him the screen or whatever the case from the Game Informer magazine. You know what? I need to file a class action lawsuit because I don't buy used games, but I always get the Game Informer mag. I haven't got one in a long time, but I never got the magazine. Then they told me, no, you can get it online. Yeah. I need to go back and holler. I haven't been to GameStop in forever. But anyway, Game Informer is out and was not even out probably to the public, but they got their hands on what Project Scorpio and Assassin's Creed Origin. But the game will run at a native 4K, locked 30 frames a second. But the juicy part about this is that the game is running better on Project Scorpio. Am I surprised by this? No. Why not? I told you guys this last summer, right? Maybe like 2 weeks after E3. To me, it's just common sense. When I said that Scorpio will outperform most people gaming rigs. Remember that video I did? And everyone called me everything but a child of God. So, and then I picked up my Bible, the King James Version, and I started studying the scriptures. You know what I mean? The Old Testament, the Tanakh, the Torah. You know what I mean? And then I decided I was going to do the Lord's work. You know what I mean? Because I said this then. See, people go by, I guess, I say the title and not listen to what I'm saying, and they leave these comments, or people make a response video to my video and then watch the video. Okay, I didn't say that Scorpio it will be more powerful than the high-end gaming rig. That's not what I said. But when it comes to optimization, consoles 9 times out of 10 are better. The games are better optimized on consoles. It is what it is. Why is that? Okay. It's not that developers, I'm not going to say that, but I'm not saying that they just go and just always shortchange the PC version. I'm not going to say that. But what I am going to say is that developers know what's in each console, so they can code around those specific specs. You don't have that on PC. You may have an i5, you may have an i7. You might have an i9 or i11. You may have 16 gigs RAM, he may have 32 gigs RAM. You see where I'm going with this? And that's all that I said in that video, okay? All right, hear me out. So I said this. I said because even I had some proof. Valve released a survey and said only 34% of their gamers are gaming in 1080p 60 frames a second. Less than 3%, I believe, was gaming in 4K. Now these ain't my numbers. These are the numbers that are coming from Valve Steam. These are their numbers, okay? Hear me out. So I did the video. I said this, and you had the guy. Top hat and rags and making these videos. I don't care. It is what it is. But they didn't listen to what I was saying. I understand. First they were saying there's no way in hell that the Scorpio can do 4K. Remember that? That was all the talk last year. There's no way you're gonna get 4K native in a console and this, that. Remember that? Now you see they slowly starting to back away from that. And this is crazy. And you know what? I don't even want this to be this type of video, but I just find it so funny. Somebody just linked me or tweeted me something on NeoGaf. I can't make this up, right? So I guess they was talking about, they might be talking about the same game, Assassin's Creed Origin. Well, the PS4 Pro version will be 1440p at 30 frames, and I'm fine with that. So it's not a big difference between 1440p to 2060p, or at a minimum 1080p, 30 frames a second. Right? It's not a big deal, right? That the 4K native, right? But it was a big deal between 900p to 1080p. Hear me out. Now listen. Look, we gonna call this thing. We gonna call this thing how we see it. Should Microsoft been dealing with a resolution thing this generation or whatever? No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't have. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a true Xbox fan. They shouldn't. Don't ever sacrifice the specs of your console to include a peripheral. You see what happened with Nintendo with the Wii U, with the tablet, and you know Microsoft did the same thing with the Kinect. You know, it is what it is. I'm calling a spade here, okay? But these same people are now understanding it's not a big deal between, they rather have 1080p, lock 1080p 30 than native 4K. I see this stuff on the forums. I'm reading this, okay? Reading the comments. Begin. It's not going to be that big of a deal. But for 3 years, you guys, from 2013, you guys just stopped this year. From 2013, I said 2017, you guys made a big deal about 900p to 1080p. You remember that? Now listen. It's not me. You guys did this, all right? So, come back to what I'm saying now, okay? So, they were saying that the Scorpio couldn't do native 4K. There's no way in hell you can get 4K, and that console is going to be $600, $700. Even if it is $700, it's still less expensive than a high-end PC. Phil Spencer has came out and said that the Scorpio will be a console price. It's something that we never, it's not going to be something that we never seen before. Now, that can mean a lot of things. I mean, I paid $600 for the PS3. Me personally, I'm saying $500, but I'm hoping it's $400. You know what I mean? I'm always, hey, I would rather pay $400 than $500, but I would not be surprised if it's $500. Hear me out, okay? So, all right, so we had this, right? So I did a video last year. I said that the Scorpio will outperform a lot of people's gaming rigs. And the whole gaming the gaming community, he's nothing but a Xbox. What is he talking about? Okay, all right. Now you got the article here from Game Informer. It's outperforming, the PC version right now, but that may change in the future. But we're talking about a $400 console at a minimum, $400 compared to someone's $1,500 to $2,000 PC, okay? So we clear this, okay? I would rather pay $400 any day than $1,500. Bags. So, all right. I'm about to bring this video to a conclusion, all right? Because I hate to be the Xbot to say I told you so, but I told you so. Okay? I told you so. Even my man Pony Wolf. Now he's a neutral gamer. He's trying to come back to the Xbox community. And I can't make this up. Deadbox got no games. He still ain't got no games, but he want to come back to the Xbox. Shout out to Pony Wolf. I mean, it's about what he wanted, but I don't care. I'm just saying, I told you guys, once the Scorpio comes out, a lot of people would change their tone about whatever. Or now they're neutral gamers, right? Or resolution not a big deal. I told you that's what happened. Either now they're neutral gamers and they want to get the Scorpio, and it's all about the games and playing them at the best resolution possibly, or they're gonna say resolution doesn't matter. Now which one is it? Anyway, I'm about to get ready to shoot broadband bullies, man, and ready or not. Here it comes. You can't hide. Listen, the Scorpion's gonna find you and make you happy. Listen. You gave it to Remember all that? You know, the Scorpio inner wing. There's no way he's gonna give you. Listen, man. Listen, I ain't gotta go back and pull a black bond or all the people that talk down about the Scorpio, bro. I'm not. Listen, man. How soon we forget? I ain't gotta hop in the hot tub time machine. You know how you jokers like to save comments and stuff and videos. Y'all can go ahead and do that. Y'all can go ahead and do that, man. But this is your boy Next Gen 720, and as I always say, bang, bang. Damn, dog. Ready or not, here it comes. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you and keep you